trying something a little bit different. So, here we go. Hide and seek alone. The meaning of the play is, if you can find me, you can have my body. This play is necromancy. It is potentially very dangerous. It is not recommended that you do it, even if you're curious. Because if done correctly, this will work. This play is not good for your sanity. You need a doll leg, not a human doll, since there's a great possibility that the spirit will not leave the doll. Do not use a doll that you like because of the same reason. The doll will be placed for the spirit to come. Rice, the spirit that eats this offering, is said to grow stronger. Red string, this later symbolizes blood and acts as a restraint. Something from your body, it's usually fingernails, but some use their own blood, skin, hair, etc. It becomes a curse if you use someone else's body part. So don't. Weapon, something to stab the doll so you can anger it. Real knives are dangerous, so most people use pencil or needle, salt water, or alcohol. Without this, the game won't end. You need a safe sanctuary, somewhere preferably with lots of crosses, god statues, and etc. A name. Giving a spirit a name is the most powerful thing a human can give to a spirit. Names give spirits great power. 1. Cut the doll and replace the foam, stuffing with rice. 2. Place something from your body into the doll. 3. Wrap the doll with a red thread, as if to hinder the doll. 4. In a bathroom, pour water onto a large wash basin, and find a place to hide. 5. Place a cup of salt water in the place before starting the game. Start at 3 AM, since this is the time where the spirits are the most free to move. Give the doll the name, Bob or Saget of some sort, but whatever. When the clock strikes 3, close your eyes and say, first tagger is insert doll name 3 times. When talking to the doll, you must talk sternly. Now, go to the bathroom and place the doll into the wash basin. Turn off all your lights, close your eyes, and count to 10. Get yourself prepared. Get your prepared weapon and go to the bathroom. Go to the doll in the wash basin and say, I found you, doll name. Stab the doll. After that, close your eyes again and say, now doll name is it, 3 times. Place the weapon next to the doll and go to your hiding place. You must lock the door. Also, lock all windows and doors. Place the salt water into your mouth. Do not spit it out. The salt water will protect you from the spirit. When you want to end the game, take leftover salt water or alcohol and find the doll. The doll may not be in the bathroom. Sometimes, the doll may be outside. When you find the doll, spit out the salt water and spray the leftover. Close your eyes and shout, I win! I win! I win! The doll will give up. It is advised to burn the doll after the game. You must play this game alone. If more than one person does this at a time, there's a great chance that someone will be possessed. Do not go outside the house. Keep the game under 2 hours. After this time, the spirit will be too strong to remove. When hiding, you must be silent. Turn off all electronics before starting. When running away, do not look back. Only look forward. And don't sleep while playing. The doll may stab you. When discovered, you can get a small wound or be possessed. When the doll finds you, your weapon will be around the floor or in your pocket, so you must be careful. After the game is over, it is important to clean up properly. Spray salt on every corner of the house, especially places where you put the doll and where you found it. Salt scares away any spirits. People say that usually the TV flips channels on its own. Perfectly normal lights flicker. The TV volume seems to change. Doors seem to open and shut on their own. Or you can hear the sound of laughter. Comments. I was really scared, so I carefully studied the process and started the game. My friend had tried it, and she said that when she accidentally made a sound, the spirit scratched the door. Hearing this, I was super curious. Luckily, my brother and parents went to spend the night at my grandparents', so I started to prepare immediately. Since the salt was needed to end, and since I was a scaredy cat, I mixed in alcohol and salt water to make a very strong spirit remover. I only left on the TV and turned off any other electronics. It was my turn to be it. I seriously did not want to be hurt. So, I used a mechanical pencil to stab the doll. Then I ran inside the closet of the master bedroom and placed the ending salt mixture into my mouth. At first, it was boring. Did I read too much scary stories? Maybe. Maybe I should have just texted friends instead of doing this. That's what I thought. Then, as if I was hallucinating, the TV channel started to turn. And I could hear, "There are you." Just as the channels were turning. No. I can only think that this kind of thing was in the comments of the aftermath of this game. Then, the sound of a woman's laugh. The laughter sounded like my laugh. And the sound through the TV didn't stop. My only thought was, I have to end this. Really, that was all. So I ran out the closet and went to the bathroom to find the doll. But on the way, I stepped on something. It was the poo doll that I had prepared. I really wanted to faint, but I'm always afraid I wouldn't get hurt if I fainted and ended the game. The doll should have been in the bathroom, which is across the hall, but it was next to the bed, with the pencil in hand. The next day, I got rid of the doll and the rice separately. I have a high ESP, but I was curious to try this game, so I did it when I went over to my grandparents' house. My grandparents live in a Buddhist temple-styled house on the island, and I always have prayer beads and talismans with me. Since there was no bathtub, I placed the wash bin and doll in the front yard, and when I was about to hide, the dog in the yard started barking like crazy. Then, as if scared, it ran away somewhere. So after a while, although the adults and children were playing at the beach, although I was alone, quiet footsteps echoed throughout the house and stopped in front of the attic door that I was hiding behind. Then, "Open the door! You're there, aren't you? I know it! Come out now!" With that sound, the door shook as if it was going to break. I had prayer beads, but I was Catholic, so I started saying the Lord's Prayer and the Apostles' Creed. Then I sprayed the salt and red bean, which also ward off spirits, that I had like a mad woman. Then someone outside got even angry and said, "You piece of shit! That doesn't work on me! So open the fucking door!" I really thought I was going to die. I was saved by my tired little sibling, but that was a really traumatic experience. Don't do this necromancy, especially if you have high ESP like me. This was 3 years ago, when I was in the 5th grade. I don't remember the exact reason why, but I was alone and was in the house alone at night. I was surfing through the net and found this game, and luckily the time was after 1 AM. I guess I wasn't scared or something, so I decided to play the game. I took a country girl doll and did the steps, but I didn't put anything from my body. I was late in preparing, so when I got the knife and the salt water ready, it was already 2 minutes before 3 a.m. I turned off the computer, the lights of the living room and kitchen, and went to the bathroom. I didn't look at the clock carefully, but I remember thinking, I guess it's about 3 now. And did the chants. Chants. Is that what they're called? Then I went into the guest room next to the bathroom, counted to 10, and went out and stabbed the doll. Then I came to the guest room, closed the door, turned the TV on, and took the salt water and cell phone into the closet. I could hear the TV and was waiting. I don't remember how much time had passed, but soon, pretty quickly, all I could hear was static noise. It was a bit creepy, but the TV in the guest room did that a few times before, so I tried not to mind it too much, but then I could hear the sound from the TV. Knock, 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 knock. It was the mix of the static noise, but it sounded like if a hand had come out of the TV. It was next to the closet, and was knocking on the closet door. That knock sounded about 10 times before stopping. I was so nervous. I couldn't breathe, even after the sound had stopped. But soon, the noise started to decrease and increase. It would get loud as if to burst my eardrums, and then quiet as if the TV was off. Then suddenly, the TV turned off. I thought, what? And stopped my breath and waited. And the TV turned on again. With sound. Where are you hiding? The TV turns on and off. Are you here? TV on and off. I know you are there. TV on and off. Come on out! TV off. And after a while, turns on. I guess not here. TV on and off. Then static noise came. I can remember the sound clearly. As the channel was flipping, one word sound. For instance, at channel A, where then at channel B are like that. The middle. Come out! Sounded if it came from a TV drama. It didn't count out one word at a time, but was rather like a scene where a woman was screaming. Then the TV turned off, and it didn't turn on for quite some time. I was scared. I didn't want to go outside. I wanted to call someone, so I took out my cell phone. But my phone accessory made a clicking sound as they hit each other. I had a mini mirror, USB accessory, etc. At the moment, the TV turned on. What was that sound? Then the TV turned on and I clutched my cell phone and stayed still. I felt that I shouldn't have made any sound. Then the TV turned on again. Hey! With that loud sound, the TV didn't turn off and the static noises came again. Then this time, with the static noise, I know you are there. I will find you. I was very scared, but it sounded like it hadn't found me yet, since it said that it'll find me. So with the salt water in my mouth, I ran out the closet. I didn't know at the time, but the TV was off when I came out. I turned on the TV. When I first came in, I opened the door and turned on the bathroom light, and the doll was on the floor with the knife. The soaked doll looked as if it was trying to crawl out of the basin. The knife was thrown across the floor. I was so shocked that I opened my mouth. Luckily, the salt water fell on the doll and took the knife and ripped the doll to pieces and turned on every light in the house. Kitchen, living room, TV, in the living room, balcony, etc. I didn't look at the clock and went to the kitchen to get wrap, white plastic bag, and a black trash bag, and wrapped the doll, stab it with the knife a few more times, and with the knife I wrapped about 5 plastic bags around it and tied it tightly in the trash bag. I was still hesitant, so I wrapped it with tape. Then I could finally relax and breathe. I looked at the time as I walked out into the living room, and the clock pointing at 3:05. All this happened in only 5 minutes?